right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 818 on this beautiful Thursday evening. Sorry about running late a little bit. Be honest with you, I'm not feeling so well. I did a diabetic no-no. I worked out really hard without enough sugar, and I crashed a little bit. So I'm coming back. I'm coming back strong.
Guys, he tries to eat my diet.
It's not that it's your diet.
Frequency.
As I just made a mistake on that. So I'll make it. I'll make it. I'm holding it together, guys. I feel like Captain Kirk yelling down to the engineering right now. And they're like going, holding it together the best we can. Yeah, that's how I feel. All right, everybody. Anyways, who is all this? What's going on? My name is Andy. I'm the guy that answers all the back office stuff over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, Series 7, and she's more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. And besides that, she is not having her blood sugar dipping right now. She's more than capable of getting through this thing, and we're going to have a great one tonight because, you know why? We're going to be doing content and techniques. We're going to have the Series 6. That's right. This is where we tie it all together.
Might be doing a live quiz tonight.
We're going to do it with a live quiz. Communication is key in business and everything.
Haven't seen much of you today.
All righty. Anyways, so like I was saying, we're going to do a live quiz. That's what we're going to be doing. So these are always fun because this is fun. And I tell Brandy to do this all the time. And I know I joked about it yesterday. But here's the thing is we have people that doubt. They're like, oh, yeah, it's all staged out because, she picks the questions ahead of time and she does the techniques, the header, all these haters, right? And then we do a live quiz and then it's all like randomness. And then they're like, well, I guess. Whatever. It's like, you just can't win. But it works. I'm telling you guys, techniques are key. If you don't believe me, go through my Instagram, look at all of the passers and what they had to say. And they'll all tell you like techniques. I mean, just message them. They'll tell you it helped them. It saved their bacon. It helped them get that extra percent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's that extra percent, that little bump. And sometimes that's all you need. Like I was talking to somebody today, they were like, they're like 12% away. That's like right around the corner. If you get these techniques down, 12% of the time, that's all you needed. That's it. That's all you need is a 70% in most of these exams, right? If you're taking the 65, all you need is 92 right. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's all you got to do. Yep. So, I mean, all we're asking is for C effort. And all you got to do is get 20% on your techniques. Yeah. Leave it all the rest, fill in the blanks with your content. Guys, some people don't even do that. They get way more technique than content.
That is true.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is you got to learn this stuff. It'll help you out. So we're going to go over that tonight. We're going to have a great session. Brandy's got this thing all lined up, and we're going to pull it together, and let's just make it happen because we got a weekend coming up. And if you want to be a member, it is a great time to be a member in December. As December starts tomorrow, we are going to have a great one because we are going to be giving away a lot of our time. We're going to have a lot of different live sessions, skills, and weekends, and all kinds of great stuff happen in December. We're going to be giving it all our all because we're either going to close out this year with a bang or we're going to start off next year on another level. You know what I mean? We don't want to be the same old every year. Any kind of small progression, ending your year or beginning the year is a win. That's how I look at it. How do you look at it?
No, you're right. Very true. Sorry, that was a breathing breath.
I know, but I wish everybody could see all the things she does in the background. Like it's like ADD is so out of control sometimes. Like there's like literally 5,000 windows open over there. And she's like messaging this person, writing that person,
heading Kona,
doing this, Kona. There's a thing. There's all this stuff. I'm like, I don't even know if she's in.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It's a lot. And you know what, guys? I know I have a lot of you on here. Like I can't pay attention. I have ADD. I can't do this. I can't sit here. Brandy barely does it too. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's why we came up with this system. That's why it is the way it is. And if you're a member and you watch those videos of ours, you're we get it all the time. They're like, wow, I never knew that somebody thought like I did. My brain is just like that. It is like that. I'm telling you guys, it's really easier. It's a lot easier than what you've been in probably other places and told and wherever else, right? We make it fun. We have the live sessions, the techniques, the strategies. We got tutoring. We got all kinds of stuff, study guides available. Kona community always out there. Let me know if you're a member so I can look you up so you can get all the great membership benefits on the Discord, on the community, by the way. And if you want to reach out to me and you want to join up, hit the scan the QR code right there on the screen, or just go ahead and hit the link in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, there is a QR code right there on the replay. Just scan that at any time and go ahead and do that. All right, we got the link there. But what I wanted to tell you is that 866 Hey Kona, if you if you text me at all there, I don't even get it.
You don't get text messages anymore?
I don't It's very hit and miss now.
Dude.
It's like falling apart on me. And I messaged this company, right? And I think they're based out of China.
Mm-hmm.
And they use like AI bots to like customer service. It's the worst. Anyways, I digress.
I'm almost okay. I know we're like on live, but I'm almost thinking you should get a temporary number just until we get the permanent number.
Anyways, if you want to text me at or if you want to text me, hit me up on Patreon, hit me on Telegram, Discord, Patreon. We're like in so many different platforms. Hit me on anything else except that number, unless you want to call me and I'll call you right back. That's how that number works. That anyways. All right, you ready to do the live session? Reminder?
Yeah.
All right. We have a live session reminder for tomorrow, Friday. It is test taking techniques. It is for all exams, all members only. Just show up at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. in the East. What can they expect in that, Brandy?
Techniques, bro. No, man, we're gonna focus on no, in all seriousness, we're gonna focus on
I
getting
feel like we were playing football and we were playing catch and I threw the football and it hit you in the forehead and it fell right in front of you. You're like, oh yeah, we're playing catch.
No,
that was unfair. I knew you weren't here.
No, I am. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, so a little behind the scenes. I don't normally work as much. I was gonna sound really bad. I'm literally using all my brain power between Zooms, and so please excuse me.
Brandy's writing so much content right now. It was an unfair pass right there.
No, but in all seriousness, I'm going to take what our most recent pastor told us, about like, it's the keywords and the synonyms and then like really just kind of breaking through the questions the words that we don't need in the questions. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Right. And I'll be demonstrating.
I just feel like the football just bounced right off the numbers. You know what I mean? Just went, boop. Anyways. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would, because when they give me a picture and they let me know, well, that didn't quite happen, but they did happen.
It
did. And then this is where the problem is with that phone number. They did let me know, but I didn't get the picture, and I'm trying to get so badly to get their picture.
Yes.
And their name. But we did have a person to add to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Yes, we did. We got a passer.
Yes.
So look for the pass notice picture, look for the quote, but we want to say congratulations to Darlene Cooper. Right? Jackie Cooper. Sorry, Jackie Cooper. Jackie Cooper. There was anyway.
I know we have
a lot of Coopers. Sorry.
Yes.
Jackie Cooper, you're one in a million because you passed. You got it done. And guess what? What is she, Brandy?
She is now fully licensed.
That's right, because she passed the Series 63. She's all licensed up. Congratulations on getting that done. And I can't wait to hear more from you and find out how you got that done. Jackie Cooper, fully licensed. Congratulations. I will say that she did utilize a lot of the Discord, the Kona community. She used a lot of the live sessions. She used the techniques. Any problem she ever had, she always reach out and let me know what's up. And just said, hey, and I can help you out and I can send you videos. I'm not the professor, but I'm a great librarian.
Oh, he's an amazing librarian.
I am the person that put the books on the shelf. So I know exactly where it's at and I'll put them right there for you. So you just let me know what you need and I'll help you out with that.
Yep.
So congratulations. All right, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Are we all logged in?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a live quiz. I don't know what QBank Brandy used. I don't know what she's gonna do. It doesn't matter because we're not mastering QBanks, we're mastering techniques. We're gonna have some content in there for sure. So as we go through these, be sure to go ahead and look at. Oh, we're gonna use STC. We're gonna use the content as much as we need, but we're gonna first use that those techniques to really get into there and see if we can simplify the process. What do you want to say, Brandy?
Yes. No, no, you're absolutely right. Now, so guys, I do want to ask you guys this. So I went to go log into Kaplan through my firm and it says access, it said error. So I think they're doing maintenance tonight. So if you guys do have Kaplan, there might be a maintenance thing happening tonight. Especially if you're going through a certain firm, you guys might have that might be an issue, but it should be up and running by tomorrow.
Error message 403 forbidden.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, why do they have this be all like brutal?
403
Forbidden.
forbidden.
Anyways, all right, guys. So as we do here, we always do answers first, but because this is a live quiz, I obviously can't hide the question. So you guys are going to be practicing the self-discipline of not looking at your question first. I will try to read from D, but I definitely have just trained myself to start with A or whatever.
However you do it, I start from
Ready.
the bottom and go to the top. It's just easier for me to just like structurally put my brain around doing this process.
Mm-hmm.
But you might be like Brandy, can just start in the middle.
I just start with whatever. It's fancy. All right. So I have business risk, political risk, legislative risk, regulatory risk. Just type this up, by the way.
Yeah, take notes on how she does this, by the way.
All right. So business risk, one business. Political is going to have something to do with a country. Legislative risk, usually laws, and regulatory risk is going to have something to do with like a policy, a rule, or regulation, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as a result of a change in the FDA is regulatory.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's it. All right. Next. And then they give you an explanation. And yes, this is stcusa.com. I have purchased just their supplemental exams for the SIE.
And if you wanted to do that, you can do that. I just want to say that we are not sponsored by STC. They do not pay us to go ahead and promote them in any way. It's just one that we're using tonight.
Correct. I told you guys, I like to use different QBanks so you guys see that the techniques and the keywords are universal.
Plus, it's good to see how other people word it.
Yeah, I think so. Cash, bonds, stocks, mutual funds. I don't know. Cash is cash money, bonds are debt, stocks are equities, and mutual funds are portfolios. Okay. Contributions to a 529 plan are generally made in the form of. Now, I want to say mutual funds. Like that's my gut. 529s, we have mutual funds. We want to be relatively liquid and safe. But I had to hesitate a second. And look, it says contributions to a 529 plan are generally made in the form of cash.
Yeah, cash. We don't make a contribution in bonds, stocks.
No, and we can't margin. So that's the other thing, right? So
can't put it out on a loan.
Yeah.
This is for my kid's future. It's all on a loan.
Exactly. So there we go. Depression, that's 6 quarters. Deflation, that's a balloon. Disinflation doesn't exist, and recession. So I feel like I'm looking at a depression, which is 6 quarters, deflation, which means prices are going down, disinflation, which isn't a word that I know of. Deflation, disinflation sounds the same. Recession is 2 quarters. So that's what I'm looking for in the question.
Yeah, I already know they read the question already.
An economic downturn has a duration of 2 consecutive quarters. We already said that that's recession. Boom.
I got a message that says that someone was able to open their Kaplan. So some people might have access now or later. So,
all right. Ooh, this one I'm gonna have to I have to look at this one because I can already see there's lots of numbers, right? So I see the individual with $1 million. That's all beginning the same, right? A, B, C, D. I'll say that, right?
Yeah, they're all individuals, all with $1 million.
Now it says the next number in there is 200,000 of annual income in each of the last 2 years. 200 in the last 2 years. Wait, what's different between A and B? Individual 1,200,000 annual income each of the last 2 years, the same amount. Literally, A and B look exactly the same.
I can't spot the difference.
I can't spot a difference either. Okay, so let's go to C.
This might be a glitch in the
100,
system on that one.
100. Okay, so I know the answer is A
Oh,
and B.
is the amount different?
Well, A and B are definitely the right answer because the term accredited investor means, and it is 1,200,000. The second amount is different. Well, the second amount is different between and or. Oh, thank you guys. Look at, see, that's the ADD in me. Look, watch. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Look, guys. And or.
Oh,
Subtle. So subtle. Okay. So
this is the difference right there.
right,
Guys, this is like the real exam right here. The little difference in the words.
right. Okay. So I happen to know that the numbers are 1 million
Well,
and
I'm going to just say for some people that are new that didn't understand why you scribbled off C and D,
yeah.
because when you have two that are very similar like that, 90% of the time it is one of those.
Yes.
You can stop looking at the other two.
Yes. That's exactly it. And I'm getting them out of my brain. Like that's my get them out. I totally would have missed that. Now, guys, probably if I was studying by myself, I would have probably looked a little closer because there had to be a difference. I just wasn't doing it right now, right? So good catch, and versus or. Now, what's Andy's golden rule?
I love the and.
There you go. So let's go with that. Boom, boom.
It's the or.
It's the or. Oh, darn. We got it wrong.
You did that on purpose. I know you did.
I did. No. So that's exactly it, guys. Look, we missed it. We got it wrong. Who cares? Now I know. Now I know. So I'm going to make a short note.
Is this where the content comes in for tonight?
Yeah. So we're going to do this. What makes you accredited? So to be an accredited, now look at how like I'm writing sloppy because you know what? I can go back and rewrite my notes cleaner. It's easy. I need 1 million of net worth, 200, wait, don't forget the or 200K. And then I'm going to 2 years and again. And then what you guys don't see here is also some licenses. And those licenses, by the way, are the 7, the 66, and the 62. So yes, these are ORs. That is how you determine if you are accredited. See, so the and doesn't always work, but
that wasn't an and, you needed to have or.
Exactly.
And that's where the content comes in.
Exactly. And it's okay because you're like, all right, cool. Short note, learning. I'm relaxed. I don't care. I'm learning from my quizzes.
And if you remember, we talk about this all the time. Why right? Why wrong?
Why? MSRB. That's municipals. FINRA is the enforcer. OCC is the options clearing corporation. Those are options. And all SROs have enforcement power. I know that's wrong.
Right.
Why do I know that's wrong? Because I simply called FINRA the enforcer because FINRA is the one that enforces the MSRB. The R stands for rule making board, not rule enforcing board.
Fun fact.
Which of the following self-regulatory organizations does not have authority to enforce its own rules? How about the rule making board?
Now, if you didn't know that, the last part of it is the rule board, right?
The rule making board.
Yeah.
Look, they don't even have it on there. Just the R stands for rule making.
It's one word.
I think so, yeah. Otherwise, it would be the MSRMB.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I say rule board, but I know that you're trying to say that for the other things when they spell it out.
Right. Declining interest payments and declining principal amounts, stable interest payments and stable principal amounts. Stable. Oh my goodness. I got this one out.
Hey, this is how we do it. This is what we call mapping it out. Guys, don't do everything in your head. Like I know a lot of you try to do all this stuff in your head. You try to keep it in your head. Look, on the exam, you're going to have a scrap piece of paper and you write on the paper A, B, C, D, and you do exactly this on your piece of paper, just like this. Keep a map of how to stay straight in those answers. It makes it so much easier.
Yes, because there was a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things happening in here, right? Now, I could easily see that A and D are opposite of each other.
Yes.
I could see that B is the equal and C is the one that's like kind of different because it has an equal and a down. And then you can see that A and C both have declining payments. You guys see where I'm going with that. I could see it easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the issuer's perspective, when comparing serial bonds to term bonds, wait, serial bonds? Wow, this is like a deep cut. Well, let's try to figure this out, right?
Content.
Let's do content a little bit. What does term mean?
It's for a time period, a period of time.
Boom, boom, everything due. What does serial mean?
It's kind of like random or in order though, right? Or is it not random? It's an order.
It's in order. It's like a series,
Oh, a series. Oh,
like this.
like an episode, like Game of Thrones.
This is actually kind of like how we do our payments when we do our mortgage payment and our car payments. We do serial payments. We're paying both interest and principal at the same time.
Ah, who didn't know that? Now you know.
See? So, okay, so there's my pictures based just on the words term and serial.
Doesn't that make it a lot easier to understand the concept of serial now?
I think so.
I think so.
Now, based on these pictures, doesn't B look like the best answer?
Yeah, that looks like yeah,
serial, right?
yeah.
I think that's a good guess.
Stable interest payments and stable principal amounts sounds like a good one for me, right? I don't want it going up and I don't want anything going crazy down either.
Right. So let's go with that, right? Let's go with that.
Did you do it? Nope.
Oh, darn.
Didn't this on purpose.
By the way, guys, this is a deep cut. This is not on the SIE.
That's why you're doing this.
I don't care. Okay, now I know. Declining. Easy. See?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not going to dwell. No dwelling. Sponsor, wholesaler, distributor, advisor. Sponsor, wholesaler, distributor, advisor. Okay. The principal underwriter of a mutual fund may be referred to as each of the following except the principal underwriter. I don't know. Okay, so underwriters, they can sponsor, they can distribute. I talk to my reps as wholesalers, right, from my mutual fund companies, but they don't advise the portfolio.
No.
See that in the answer right there? Like that, like that.
Nope. They don't do that.
Nope. Income, exploratory, developmental, or balanced. Which of the following oil and gas partnerships is considered the most conservative?
Well, I'm gonna knock off the ones that I know that are not.
Okay.
I'm gonna say exploratory.
That's a not, right?
That's a not.
Okay.
If you're still exploring, that's not very stable, right? That's not conservative.
Okay.
When I think of conservative, I think more stability. I think a little bit, less risky.
Yeah, I'm with
less risk.
Okay.
I would throw almost in there developmental too. I don't know. It sounds like a process. I don't know.
Right.
And then income, I'm not sure about that, Brandy, and balanced. So conservative, if I'm thinking conservative, my gut would have said balanced, but I don't know if that's right.
So I'm gonna give you a little.
I'm not the professor.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of content.
Yeah.
If I'm exploring, and we're talking about oil and gas, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm exploring, I'm trying to find where to dig.
Yeah. That's not
right. That's pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
But if I have an income, this means it's already drilling.
Oh, money's already coming in.
Right.
I know where it's at.
Right. So if I'm most conservative, I feel like
if I have money coming in, I got
coming in, right? So let's look at that one. And there you go. Oil and gas income invests in producing wells.
We've been doing this for a while, guys. See, I asked all the questions and say all the things that you're thinking.
So if I'm conservative, it means it's already existing, it's already working, it's already going. The most risky is the exploratory.
How many of you would have thought balanced? Right? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Remember, there's a portion of it trying to find some more oil to dig. So that's where the risky part comes in.
There's still risk in a balance.
They trade on an exchange. They make regular interest payments. They're subject to the credit risk of the issuer. They can be inverse or leveraged. Each of the following is a characteristic of an exchange traded note, except, well, A is definitely not the answer because it's called ET, stands for exchange traded.
Right.
Right? Now, I happen to know this because I just typed it.
She's writing a book for you guys.
I am writing a book. I just typed it. You too might have just read said pages and know this.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to go with what the person put in the chat. They put D. Now, I'm going to say, and the reason why I'm going to go ahead and go with that is because these are exchange traded notes. Notes are debt. Debt normally pays interest, right?
And they're inverse and leveraged.
Right. And then because they're notes and they're debt related, there's usually credit.
Right.
So I'm going to go with D. Because I just typed it.
You're frustrating people because you're not picking the right answer, Brandy.
I'm purposely not though, because guys, I think that there's should be proof here that we can learn from our quizzes. And I think that the majority of our people who haven't already heard me say this, I think the problem is we put too much pressure on having to be right 100% of the time.
You learn so much more by getting things wrong.
Right. So, and this, guys, the crazy thing about ETNs is that they are zero coupon. They pay no interest, but they are pretty risky. They do trade on an exchange, and these aren't for the faint of heart. All right. So next one, I'll answer.
And it's an accept, so they don't make interest payments. So that's why it's an accept.
Exactly. Sales charge, markup, markdown, commission, dealer concession. So sales charge pays mutual funds, markup, markdown pays dealers, commissions pay brokers. So dealer concession and markup, markdown, they both have dealer in the definition. Okay. When a firm's compensation is built into the net price of the trade. Wow. Net price of the trade. Now, net price
means like everything that's in the net.
I always think that net means that there's things that have been removed.
Okay.
Right? Net, catch it, right? So sales charge already eliminated because that's mutual funds, right? So A's out. Mark up, mark down when a firm's compensation is built into the net price of it. Now, do dealers, when I buy a car, is the markup already on the sticker? Let me think about it. I'm going to go to a dealer. I'm going to buy a new truck. I look at the sticker on the window. Dealer markup's already on there, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to try it.
They're not going to give me the wholesale cost. Of course not. Because they know that you know that I know that when we go to the finance room, I'm going to try to negotiate on that price. Exactly. Because I know that's the markup price.
So
I want the friends and family price.
Did you guys see what I just did? I just related it to buying a car. When I buy a car, dealer markup is on that sticker price. When the firm's compensation is built into the sticker price of the car, that's your markup.
Right.
That's what I did. I just related it to something I know, buying cars. Oh, and then we got a 70%.
Which is a pass.
Which is a pass. Guys, it's a pass. So you got 3 wrong. That was 3 learning opportunities. That's a win, win, win.
Yeah. And you get a pass. 70% is passing.
Yes.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yes.
Don't overcomplicate it. I know Brandy picked that leverage one on purpose to make a point. But guys, it's all about really just learning from those wrong answers. It's called why wrong? Why did you get it wrong? And not stressing out about the ones that are way too deep. That's why we have the Discord. That's why we have the communication over there. That's why we have the Kona community. Because you can post, you can be like, look, I took a screenshot of this question. Is it going to be this difficult, Brandy? You can ask that.
You can ask.
And Brandy will say,
generally,
that's really deep. That is a little too deep. That's a series 7 question. SIE doesn't go that deep. And you'll be like, oh, okay, I can relax. Yeah. We're not mastering Q banks. We're not mastering Q banks here. You understand? Don't master Q banks.
Nah.
Because none of these questions are going to be on the exam.
Nope.
None of them. It doesn't matter what Q bank you use. It's not going to be on the exam, and it's not going to look like that.
Nope.
So we have to prepare ourselves by looking at keywords, breaking things down simply, mapping things out, and just learning from our mistakes.
Yep.
And even sometimes learning why we got it right. If we're like totally guessed on it and we went, whoa, we surprised ourselves.
Dealer markup.
Wow. How did I get that right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
All these things are key to you learning and learning on the field.
Yep.
I said it a million times. Kobe didn't get good at playing basketball by learning by reading the book on the sideline the whole time on the bench, right? He didn't go, man, I did a bad game today. I'm going to go grab the art of basketball and go read that 40 more times until I'm a legend. That didn't happen. No, he got back on the dang court and he shot the shot he kept missing until he didn't miss it. He did the drive to the basket a million times over until he didn't hit his leg when he crossed over.
Mm-hmm.
We do these things on the court. We do these things in our quizzes. We learn because that's the best way to learn is looking at the quizzes, how they're going to answer, how you see it, and how that knowledge is applied. It's not just reading the content or listening to the content over and over. It's looking at the subtleties of like that one question with the and and the or. What a learning moment, right? Looking and seeing that subtlety between an and an or, right? Guys, these are the key things you're missing out if you're not quizzing regularly. And then once you get past the minimals, you need to start doing full simulated. You need to get yourself up to marathon speed by the time you go take that exam. So there's no time to slack off. There's no time to just relax. We got a lot of stuff going on then during the weekend. We're heading into December. I know the Christmas lights are calling. I know the carols are being sung. I know the stockings are being hung. But that doesn't mean that we cannot have our quizzes, right? We need to make sure that we get it done earlier in the day while everybody's still nestled in their bed, right? Or do it late at night when there's not a peep in the house, not even from a mouse, right? I'm just saying there's all these things that we can do, and that's when we study.
Yes, when the visions of sugar plums are dancing in the children's heads.
Exactly. And if it isn't, put them in a sugar coma before they go to bed, and they will. But seriously, make sure to make this stuff happen. Make it happen earlier, later, but make it happen consistently. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting on that cycle of like relearning because you stopped. Don't stop. One little step at a time is better than no steps.
Yep.
All right. I want you to keep that in mind this weekend as you guys go into the weekend and all the things happening. Make sure to get on those live sessions. Member, we're going to have the all members, all exams, taking techniques tomorrow. Brandy will be going through these in a much deeper way than we did tonight. She has the whole thing. She's teaching the ohms to all the students. So you don't want to miss that. Sunday, we'll have a member session as always. We'll be back Monday as normal. We'll have the Studying Brew, same bat time, same bat channel with the Kona catchphrase, learning those keywords, getting that stuff out there to you guys for free. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to relax when you're taking your quizzes tomorrow and tonight and through the weekend. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.